Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the sun sets here, it's time for a new dawn. We've got 3.36 miles, 15 corners, 6 to the left and 9 to the right. Overtaking made a little easier this season with the new vehicles we have on order. We still have 3 DRS zones, of course, which will make the overtake a lot easier. So, let's take a look at our drivers. We have got Tishman, J7, Lee Craig, Barncovers, Chuck Brothers, Dillon, Veromic, Royal Rumble, Corrigan, Chuck Brothers, Matty Jones, Apex Royal, Tivo Covers, Stu, Matthew XY3, we've got Ginge, Short Marcus, Lee Burt and Gronfeld. So we're heading for a spectacular race, all being well and good. Let's get some telemetry for you guys. Got the first cars coming out on track now, starting their out lap, warming the tyres up. All will be qualifying on the soft tyres for this season. Let's take a look at a few cars now who's out on the track. We've just set them out in their Mercedes-Benz. A few cars up in front of him. Cover's just starting his flying lap now. Sorry, I'm just getting used to these settings. They're a bit new on the new game for me, so I'm just going to try and work these out whilst I go along. Got a spin there off Barncovers. He's taking a little bit too much acceleration through that first chicane. It's a tricky one to get through, to be honest. This is a tricky one to get through. See who we've got coming first on the board. Right, now we've got to use to it. Lee Craig. Where are we? So we have got a purple sector for Tishman. I think that was there. So the first lap should be starting to come in now. Got quite a few people on their fast lap. He's on board with the Ferrari at the Mercedes at the moment, sorry. People get in the way. We've got a little bit of contact there between these two guys for some reason. But Ginge set a lap time of 1:29.1. Sorry, Matthews 1:29.1. Apex Royal 1:31.3. Royal Rumble 1:30. Get some cars over the line now, set some laps. Oh, Tishman's a span on the curb there, just a little bit too much curb is taken right there. Lee Burt comes in with the fastest lap of 1:28.9. So the lap times are falling already. The more the track gets rubbered in, the more that the lap times are going to be going down and down. Got a few spinners just trying to find the feet at the minute, to be honest. Shot Marcus on his hot lap in the McLaren now. We'll sit on board here and see what he can do. Set it at 1:29.7. Shuffle Brothers in the Ferrari on a hot lap now. We'll have a look and see what he can do. We'll sit on board with this. We'll chuck up a half a lap. Nicely taken on there. It's a tricky little corner. It's downhill braking. Don't want to get on the power too early or you will end up spinning. Keeping it nice and tight to the apex. Need to be on the full power now. Sweep around here, full speed. Don't go near the curb on the right because it'll flick you out into the wall. It's a really nice taken corner there. Should be heading for a good lap here. Liebert still pole sitter at the moment. Oh, Chuck just a bit out of shape there. Just put a little bit too much power down. Got a little bit carried away with himself. That's going to cost him a few tenths. 29.8. Anybody else going on a fast lap at the moment? We've got Matty Jones coming around in the Haas. Let's have a see what he can do. So we keep it nice and tidy. On his out lap, saying. I don't know if that might have invalidated his lap. We're going a little bit over the line there. No, he hasn't. He's on his way now. In the Haas. Got a spinner in front of him. That's Dylan spinning in front of Matty Jones there. Maybe it's putting him off a little bit, but not causing too much of an issue. Sit on board with his Haas and see how his lap pans out. Keeping it very neat, may I add. Down it in the second gear for the sweeping right hand corner. This is a tricky corner coming up. Coming downhill braking, just having to get that trail braking right and enough rotation on your car and not giving it too much power out of there. He's doing it absolutely perfectly. Absolutely perfectly for Matty Jones right there. Seems to be hooking a nice lap up, taking it nice and steady. Oh, commentator's curse, almost an invalidation. I think he's managed to just keep his wheel inside that white line. Yeah, a little bit out of shape with himself, frustrated maybe, he's got to run a little bit wide. Tivo Covers at 28.8 is now your new pole sitter for the race. Matt is going to set a 1:31.1. Oh, Bjarne's a bit out of shape as well in that Aston Martin. A little bit too much power going on those back wheels, but he's on his out lap. They come back to him. Dylan's on his out lap. Have a sit on board with Bjarne. See what he can do with this Aston Martin throughout a lap. Invalidation on the first corner. He's just not getting that quite right this evening, unfortunately for him. Seems to be struggling a bit. Matty Jones looks like he's going for another flying lap here. 6% battery, that's going to impede him a little bit. He's not going to have enough charge just to power that car down the straights. It's going to struggle for the ERS. He's just going to see if he can better his time anyway. That was a lot neater the second time around. See what Matty just coming over the line. Yeah, you've got another 500 yards to go down the straight, see what happens. Doesn't manage to better his time. Ginge on an outlap here in the McLaren. Teammates with short Marcus, who looks like he's going for another flyer, so we'll sit on board here and see what happens with Marcus. A little bit deep. Manages to pull it back around. DRS wide open. First of 3 DRS zones going up the hill. Nice and tight to the corner. Little bit of traffic up ahead of him here. A lot of traffic up ahead of him, so I hope this isn't going to affect his hot lap. Hopefully everyone will get out of his way. No, not quite. Who was that there? That was infringement. And Matthew XY3 on an absolute liar here in the Red Bull. Got some very nice grip on this Red Bull here, I can see. Getting a little bit of aero off of the car in front as well, which will be doing him a few favours. Oh, just a little bit of. Oh, he's giving up on that lap. He's coming on in. Right, here we go with Ginge on his hot lap now. I'll sit on board with this McLaren and see if he can make any better of his previous lap of a 1:29.2. See if we can shave some time off there. Nice and tight around that apex, just kissing that apex there. I say it time and time again, that's the trickiest corner on the track, is that one. DRS wide open. Round to the sweeping left, sweeping right, keeping away from that curb. Nice and neat through there, keeping it very tidy. Over the line. Nope, he's going to abandon that one and come on in and change his tyres and go again. Got 5 minutes 20 left in this session remaining. Still got the bottom 3 to set laps, and I think they are doing so now by the looks of it. Who's just got up there? Timo Cobers have just gone 28.8, puts us still in P3. Matthew XY3 is on the pole position at the moment in time. We've got Bjarne on a hot lap as well in the Aston Martin. See if he can hook a lap up, because Bjarne is normally very, very fast. See how his lap pans out. Keeping it very close to the curves there, very close. Nice and tight round there, 4th, 5th, 6th, into 7th, full throttle around there, that's beautiful. Need to get this corner right for the right exit to get maximum pace down here. It's not going to be a blistering lap time, but it's going to be somewhere close. 28.7. Yeah, no there. See with another fastest lap of a 28.2. So he's having a very good qualifying at the minute. But Romick is the only guy left to set an actual lap time. To find any action a bit further up. Marcus is in P10, Ginge in P8, Chuckle P7. Lee Burt's having another bash at this in the Haas. Lee Craig in the Mercedes. Matthew has been down to P2 now by 4/10. Matthew going to go again. Let's have a sip, because Matthew will be wanting this. He is on an invalid lap at the minute, so he needs to go all the way around the track if he's got enough fuel to go again. Here we go, so let's have a look at Vernomic. See if this guy can get a lap, and he's struggling at the minute, unfortunately. Sit on board and see if he can manage to hook himself a lap. He just seems to have a little bit too much understeer in that there AlphaTauri at the moment in time. Struggling a little bit with his setup, perhaps. Not having a good time. Hopefully he'll have a better race than he has a qualifying. Matty Jones is going for a flyer. Not happy with P18. Wants a little bit better for his Haas team. Gunter must be watching. Matty must be smashing doors. Gunter's office. A little bit much curb there for Matty, unfortunately, but hopefully he's managed to rescue. The yellow flag set to 2. Let's stay on board with Matty though and see how he gets around. We've got Ginger on out lap. Got quite a few fast guys on out laps here as well, so we'll join them very shortly. We just finished watching this lap now. Matty's backed out. It's going to try and go again, hopefully. That's how we're trying to go through sector 3 now. Gin's just behind his teammate, so there could be some towing going on here, maybe. 1:28.2 is the time to beat. Don't want to be slowing down too much and letting them tyres get cold, because that first chicane is an absolute pig if you don't get that right. Short Marcus going on the flyer now. So the McLarens are both going on flying laps, as is Schuppel, I think he was. Oh, Marcus is very much out of shape there. No, he is having a few problems with his pedals as well, so he can be excused for that. Changing P8. Let's have a look, see what he can muster up. After some corking lap to beat a 28.2. Yellow flag sector 3. Can't see anybody stand still at the moment, so maybe just a track limit. Marks is still pushing. Very much so. Sector 3 again, yellow flag. Got a Mercedes out wide here. McLaren pulls over very nicely for Ginger to go through. Team 26, 27, 28, 7. Betters himself. Ginger puts it in P6. Matthew XY3 through the pits. Gronfeldt's out. Veromic's set a lap time of 1:33, so at least he'd set a lap time. Short Marcus is in the pits. Checker flags are coming out. Timo Covers with a 28.2 is going to be your pole sitter, with Gronfeldt in P2. Matthew XY3 in P3, Lee Craig 4th, Lee Burt 5th, Ginge 6th, Chuckle 7th, Bjarne 8th, Chuck 9th, and Tidgeman 10th. So this should set us up for a very nice race indeed. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the part where the drivers decide what fuel they're going to put in the vehicle, what tyres they're going to start on. Might well go medium hard, soft medium soft, depending on how much the tyre degradation is around here with these cars. I'm not sure myself on the strategy, but the longer you go, the more close you can put the softs on at the end and go a bit faster. But the mediums seem to be the better tyre in this game at the minute, I think. So we'll be starting with a formation lap. Timo gets us going on the formation lap, with Gromfelt, followed by Matthew, Lee Craig, Lee Burt, Ginge, Chuckle, Bjarne, Chuck and Tidgeman. So the guys just getting the tyres warmed up, so we'll see what tyres people are on. So we've got XY3, the only guys, sorry, there's two guys on the softs, Bjarne and XY3 have started on the soft, so they may be going soft hard for the race, which would make sense. Everybody else has gone on the mediums, apart from J7, who has chose a hard tyre. So there's a strategy there, medium hard or soft medium hard is your strategy for this evening. We're keeping a close eye on this race. We've got some very, very fast competitive drivers in here. So we're just coming down into Sector 3 now. People will have to park it in their own pit box. See if they can get a red, green or a purple for their starting grid. Which will give you a slight advantage or a slight disadvantage on how good you are at parking your vehicle on the starting grid. So your first guys are just coming up now to their starting grid box. Craig grayed out on my screen for some reason, not sure why that is. Hope it's not a problem for him. Bjarne also disqualified. We've got some must be the parking of their vehicles. I'd imagine it won't affect the race start, I wouldn't think. 5 lights, and away we go. Going down at the first corner, Matthew gets a little bit of a spin, doesn't get a very, very good start there. Down to the first corner. Around we go, there's a Haas out, there's an Alfa Romeo gone wide. Red Bull of Matthew XY3 has gone through. Matthew's taken first position. Tivo is right on the back end of him there. We've got Battles right down. We've got Gronfeld on the back of... Oh, a little bit of a nudge there from Apex Royal Rumble. Short Marcus is in P11, battling his way up the field, hopefully. See, this first lap's going to be a little bit chaotic. Got Tivo and Bjarne all over the back of Matthew XY3. Bjarne is on the soft, as is Matthew. Ginge has on P7 at the moment. Royal Rumble trying to get down the side of Apex Royal. Gronfeld looking at the back of Royal Rumble. We've got Lee Burt all over the back of that, and Marcus following very close behind. Let's have a look right down the bottom of the grid. We've got Chuck Brothers all the way down in 18th place. So I wonder if he had a bit of a mishap at the beginning there. Closest guy is Lee Burt. Oh, we've got a spinner, we've got a spinner. We've got Gronfeld a span on the final corner there. Lee Burt making a move down the inside. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. He's got that move done on Royal Rumble. Short Marcus looking at the back of Royal Rumble now as well. Feeling a sniff of the action. Smelling blood. Keeping it nice and neat. Ginge on the back of Chuckle. Chuckle on the back of Tishman. It's a very close race at these first couple of laps. Till they all start getting separated. Try to keep my eye on the close-up battles for you guys. Tishman all over the back of Lee Craig. It's all close all the way down. Marcus still on the back of Royal Rumble, wanting to get that move. We've got the yellows flag sector 2. People back here just nudging into each other, I believe. Veromic and Jaseddon just having a little bit of a tussle, I think, going back there. Short Marcus again is very close to the back of Royal Rumble. Ginge within half a second of this Ferrari over the Chuck Brothers. I can feel a bit of battery being used by the Chuckle. Got Lee Burt taking over Apex Royal. Apex Royal calls back at him. Lee Burt gets it back again. Fighting up the hill now. Got the DRS wide open as well. DRS is enabled. So that's going to bring that into play. That's going to give you an extra 12 to 15 miles an hour. Oh, we've got spinner. We've got a spinner. Lee Burt has span. Just lost it slightly there as well. So Matthew XY3 is in the lead by 7/10. Bjarne is 1.1 seconds behind the two front runners. Short Marcus trying to catch the back of Royal Rumble and get past. Ginge on the back of Chuckle, not giving him any breathing space whatsoever. Got Matty Jones being overtaken by Lee Burt in the Haas teammates. P12 and 13. Got some battles further down the field here. Corrigan all the way over the back of Matty Jones, looking to try and make a move. We've got Chuck on the back of that as well, so this is a one to watch. Short Marcus within 3/10. Let's go jump on board here because we get the DRS as well. This should be a breeze of a move. Royal Rumble moves over. It gives Marcus all the space he needs and then touches him. Nudges into him right there. And Marcus has got the move done and made it stick by the looks of it. Chuck now with the DRS going up the hill on Corrigan. Just to get on the brakes there to get around that corner. And now he's on the back of the two Hasses. Looking to get up into 12th place. If he can get past the Haas guys. Chuck on the back. Gingy's right on the rear end of this Ferrari now with the DRS, but it's very hard to get past when you've all got DRS. You end up in a bit of a DRS train. You don't want to waste too much battery because you want to save that for your defence or your offence. So Gingy's chasing down these Ferraris in his McLaren, trying to be as patient as he can, seeing what he can do. Apex Royal's 2 seconds behind, so he's got a little bit of breathing space behind him, so he's not in any rush to get past. We've got Lee Burton now coming on the back of the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa's gone far right, so Lee Burton's let off a little bit there. The Alfa got damaged. He doesn't seem to be putting too much of a fight to be honest. Matty Jones is the next one down the line. Chuck's gone past Matty Jones. Chuck's going to probably do a double overtake here. Is he? Might, if he can get tight enough. Oh, that was very close. Almost touching with the Alfa Romeo there. But the DRS up the hill, I don't think he's going to have enough legs to get up there behind him, though, to be honest. Ginger's still within half a second of that Ferrari of the Chucks. Gronfeld within 2/10 of the Alpha Tauri in front of him. Corrigan. So it'll be interesting to see what happens down on this next straight for Gronfeld. Gissenden's just got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, track limits. What's happening down here is they've got a big DRS train. So everyone's just as much speed as each other, but it's who's got the balls to go down the inside like that. Nice move from Gronfeld there. Well done. Got Tishman, who's 3/10 behind Ginge, who has caught right up now, so he's feeling hungry for it. He is feeling hungry for it. He's using a lot of battery though, which isn't going to help his race. Got a sector 2, sector 3 yellow flag, and I think it's an Alpha Tauri who has clipped the curb up there. On board with Tivo Covers, half a second behind Matthew XY3, who's on those soft tyres, so they'll be starting to feel a little bit of pain now with the degradation. Just having a little bit of a slide about sector 1 yellow flag. We've got a Alfa Romeo off. Dillon's gone off in sector 1 on the first corner, well off the track. He's got it, managed to get it going again. Yep, he's retired on the track by the looks of it. I hope he hasn't retired also. Anyway, back to the racing. What have we got here? We've got Royal Rumble, 2 Covers. Ginge is half a second still within that Ferrari. The Ferrari's rear light is flashing, so that means he's got less than 10% ERS. So Ginge could be going for the push here. Puts the battery on, puts the DRS on, hoping he's got enough ERS to get past the Ferrari. Here he goes, does the overtake. Is he going to make it stick? Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. But now the Chuck has got the DRS on him. Not enough for him to get past for Ferrari. Not quite enough for him to get past. So that's a close little battle we're having there. They've been battling since lap 1, these guys. So we've got Apex Royal on the back of short Marcus, 7/10 behind. Matty Jones is overtaking J7. We've got a little bit of a battle going on here. And Matty Jones there just managed to pull out of his pulling out the danger there. The Mercedes is lagging back now. Yeah, I think Matty Jones is pretty safe. We've got a yellow flag with sector 2 now. All in all, we've had pretty clean racing, obviously apart from the first corner, but that's always going to be a racing incident. But TiVo within 3/10 of Matthew XY3. Them tyres must be absolutely screaming. Now TiVo is on his way past Matthew XY3. The mediums have come into play now. The softs have had the day, unfortunately. They don't last so long. Bjarne's starting to lose time on his softs as well. To the car behind. Chuck on the back of Ginge. Not giving up. Got Lee Craig down here. He's having a bit of a look at Lee Burt as well. So we've got Lee Burt and Lee Craig battling for P9. Haas and a Mercedes going toe to toe. Lee Craig will get the DRS coming down into this second sector. If he gets a line right, he didn't quite get the exit he would have wanted, but he will get the DRS and he will gain a little bit of time. He would have liked a better exit out of there. Lee Burt's keeping his head on Lee Craig, just keeping him at bay. Matty Jones down here. Oh, I don't know where he thought he's got room for that manoeuvre, but give it a try. He's got a Haas on a Mercedes again, so we've got Mercedes trying to beat the Haasses all over the track. Got the light flashing on that Mercedes in front as well. Lee Craig, here we go. There's one Mercedes passing a Haas. One Mercedes passing a Haas. Sorry, one Haas passing Mercedes. Not bad. Here comes Matty Jones on the Merc. Is he gonna make it? Nope, he's just run out of track, unfortunately. The DRS still, and the battery's on. Is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for it? Contact made. Side by side. Some very, very hard racing going on here. Nobody's giving any room. Lee Burt on the back of Lee Craig again. Chuck Brothers not giving up on Junior, still keeping within that half a second. Not letting him get away. Both of them are saving their battery up. Just settling down here with a time penalty. Let's have a quick check on these time penalties. We've got 3 seconds for J7 and 5 seconds for Venomic. Are the only 2 penalties up to now in the race. Chuck has come into the pits on his mediums. What's he going to be jumping onto? He's going to jump onto the hard tyre and go to the end of the race, I would think, with those tyres. Chuckle's still all over the back of Ginge. Is the closest battle that we've got going on just now. Lee Burt and Lee Craig actually are even closer. These two are fighting and fighting and fighting. Being very respectful as well, might I add. Try to keep my eye on Chuckle and Ginge as well. Just keep an eye on that as well as watching this battle as well. Got Tishman as well on the back of Matthew XY3. I'm just going to jump onto this one for a second. This is coming down on the DRS zone now. The Ferrari's just there. Matthew's gone into the pit there. Lee trying to sell a dummy there. Lee Burt having none of it. Ginge up to P2 now. Chuckle P3. Tivo P1. Corrigan and Stu going down the main straight. We've got all sorts of swappings going on, people pitting, so we're getting all sorts of changes now. We're going to have a full new grid selection in a minute. Chuckle's still within half a second of Ginger. He's not letting him go, is he? He's not letting him get away. He's keeping him in the grasp. Trying to save that battery as well and see what he can do with it. Lee Burt and Lee Craig are having an absolute fantastic battle as well. They've been battling all race, these guys. Very clean. Oh, got a spin here for Corrigan, unfortunately. On the awkward corner, like I said. Matty Jones has got past Matthew XY3. And Matthew XY3 will be pulling back at them again. Chuck within 2.5 seconds now with Ginge. 0.2 of a second. He's going to get another DRS zone coming up as well. Can he get enough power and enough traction? Don't think he's got enough room to get past. No, he hasn't got enough track to get past, unfortunately. He's got another 4 car lengths to get past there. But he is keeping him true, he's keeping him honest. Trying to force him into a mistake so he can get past. We're going to have another DRS zone coming up in about another 300 yards. Downhill braking. It's a decent exit, which he looks... Oh, not quite. Still has a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Yellow flag sector 1. Somebody just going over the white line there. XY3 on the back of Matty Jones wants this position back. He's also coming up to the DRS zone. There we go, Matthew XY3 should have this move done and dusted. Yep, breezed past. Short Marcus, 3/10 behind G7. Lee Burt has got Lee Craig now. Because Lee Craig coming into Lee Burt's going to the pit, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Marcus short onto the hard tyre. Chuck Brothers still 3/10 behind Ginge. Ginge 3/10 behind Tivo. Let's have a take a look up here, see what's going on. We're getting very close to the top 3 now. Let's have a look up here for a few minutes and see what these top 3, because they're very close, within half a second of each other, which is very close racing, so anything could happen. Also coming up to lap cars by the looks of things. One mistake from anyone here and it's only 10 seconds behind. Ginger's going to come down onto this home straight with DRS, with ARS. He is coming into the pit now as Chuckle follows as well. Let's just have a quick look at the tyres. 13 lap all mediums for TO. Tishman 13 lap all mediums. Chuck's got onto fresh hards. Ginger onto fresh hards. Lee Burt onto 13 lap mediums. Sorry, he's just come up and put the fresh hards on. Matthew XY3 has gone 3 lap all mediums. Getting a lot of pit stops coming in. I'm just checking the tyres out right now. Yep. So that puts P1, Timo Covers, Tishman in second, Bjarn in third, Ginge in fourth, Shuckle in fifth, Matthew XY3 sixth, Oregon seventh, Lieber eighth, Short Marcus ninth, Apex Royal in 10th at the moment. Shuckle on the back of Ginge again, he's not letting him go, is he? Oregon's had another spin, unfortunately he's having a bit of a nightmare, but he's still in P12. Still in P12, so he's doing alright. He's still got points. Still got his points. Matthew XY3 on the back of Ginge. He's going to get this move done sooner rather than later. He should have maybe left that until this main straight, because Ginge is going to get the DRS on him if the detection zone's right. Yep. Ginger's got the detection zone, which he's going to battle straight back, and he's going to take that position straight back with no problem at all. Should have held back a little bit, XY3, just because he could have got that move down there. But he's going to come back again with his own DRS. But this is a shorter bit of DRS zone, so made a little bit of a bad choice there, but we'll live and learn. Well, Chuck's just sniffing around the back of here, see what he can have out of this. See if we've got any nice little close-up battles as well. Stu with Royal Rumble going at it hammer and tong. Back up here with these guys. This is getting very interesting now. This is getting very interesting. 4th, 5th and 6th. Guess this could be anybody's. One mistake and somebody's going through. Is he going to go again? Or is he going to hang on? Yeah, that's the better choice. Because now we'll get the DRS. Now we'll get the push. Ginger's going to be using that battery to defend that as well. So this is going to be an interesting corner. Has he made it stick? Yes, he has. Ginger will now get his own DRS. And he will get more power. And he's going to go. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not easy. Oh, he backs out. Just backs out a little bit there. Just backs out of it. So we've got these three guys here. Nice aerial view. In Bahrain. Middle of the desert. Enjoying the nightlife. Ginger's coming back round again. He's going to have the DRS and the ARS. As does Chuck. This is a very, very close battle, 4, 5 and 6. Wait a second, we've got Short Marcus here. Made a move. Orange 7. Made it stick very nice indeed. Got ahead of them, both of the Mercedes there. Just set another 3-second time penalty. Ginger's just lost a little bit of time somewhere while we were watching Marcus. I'm not sure why, where or how. Matthew is on the mediums and Ginger and Chuck are on the hards. So that might have a beneficial factor. But they are pushing him. That doesn't mean much of a difference. Seeing much of a difference between the hards and the mediums at the minute. Ginge now has a DRS open again. He's a gaining. He's a gaining. Matthew XY3 is having a very nice race indeed in P4. 16 seconds behind. Sector 2 yellow flag. Can't see any. I can see an Alpine going slow, I believe it is. Matthew has decided to open it up a bit here. Judges are preserving a little bit more battery there for the attack. This battle for 4th place is really hotting up. It's been going on for quite some laps now. So Chuck in that Ferrari right behind, just waiting for a mistake from any one of them, just so he can get his nose up into 5th, maybe even 4th if he can. Just looking for that mistake, just trying to keep his concentration. Royal Rumble down here, looking on the back of Stu. Coming up to a DRS, so we'll see what happens here. I'm just trying to keep an eye on that battle for 4th place as well while we're on. Oh dear, this might bring a safety car. This might be a safety car. Royal Rumble has gone into the wall. Royal Rumble has hit the wall. The wheel is off. Yep. Now I don't know if it's a VSC or a safety car. My screen doesn't tell me, unfortunately. So I can't tell you what it is. It is a safety car. I can see the yellow dot of the safety car is out. Safety car is out. Now this is going to bring it into the mixer. This is going to make things interesting. Are people coming in, put them softs on, push for the 10 laps on the softs, or they're going to play it safe and come in and put some used mediums on perhaps? We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have a lot of people pitting now. Let's have a look at the tyre situation. Tyres. Tivo's come in and put the softs on. Tishman come in and put the softs on. Bjarne's come in and put the softs on. Everybody seems to be going soft. Is everybody coming in? Is everybody coming in? Apex Royal is coming in. J7 is staying out because he's got brand new mediums on. Lee Burt has got softs. Marcus softs. Sorry guys, my game's just glitched back onto the screen, so I don't know if it had jumped from previous pit stops. My apologies. Yeah, I think it had. I think it just jumped. Never mind. We shall keep a close eye on the race regardless. So, under the safety car we have Tivo covers, Tishman, Bjarne, Matthew, Ginge, Chuck, all brothers, J7, Lee Burt, Short Marcus, and Apex Royal, or aka D Royal. Matthew Jones just outside of there with a P11 at the moment. So this is looking pretty damn good. Give me an update on the penalties, guys, while I'm here. Your first penalty is in P7 with J7 with 6 seconds. And then you've got Matty Jones with 3 seconds and Stube with 3 seconds. So everybody else has been pretty damn clean, to be honest. So we have the Mercedes safety car this evening rather than the Aston Martin. I should have selected myself to drive it. I'm probably quicker than half you lot. Pack's still pretty much spread out, so we'll probably be going for another lap, maybe 2 at the most, I would think. Excuse me. So guys, this is the first race of our Tuesday's Tier Season 7. We've had Mondays and Sundays. Thursdays is up next. Thursdays is full qualifying as well, which I look forward to every week. Something changed. We don't normally do full quali. Prof does a full quali, which is nice. I enjoy it. And then we'll be rolling back around to a Sunday game. Sunday standings are up on the Discord if you want to take a look Sunday too, see where you're matching up against the rest of the best. See me backing up. We've just got a little bit of an Aston Martin trailing behind here, but I'm sure he should have caught up by the end of Sector 3. He's almost there. But on me, bless him, he's not had the greatest of it. I'll take my hat off to him. He's kept on going, which is good. That's all we ask. Keep going, because you never know what's going to happen. He's kept going. He'll still get points if he finishes. So it's all good. Safety car is in this lap. Get them tyres warmed up, boys. Because we have got 7 laps of solid racing coming up. Or 6 when you cross the line. Tivo will set the pace and he will go when he's ready. He is now the safety car. He sets the pace and he's gone. Here we go. Here we go. We have got Bjorn making a move on Tishman. Then we've got Ginge close behind. We've got a Ferrari getting sandwiched. Shuttle's getting bounced all over the place. Oh dear me, we're getting some close cars here. Tyres are a little bit cold as well. Be careful, boys. Short Marcus is also all over the back of this. Tishman's got a 3-second penalty. Now he's not going to be able to serve that in the pit. But Chuckle just taking Marcus on the outside there. Nice move. Marcus just needs to get around this corner here. Got Bjorn on the back of his brother Timo, battling for first place. It's going to be looking like Aston Martin once here, with, unless Ginge has something to say about the situation. Got Chuckle overtaking Tishman, his teammate, for P6. Lee Burt now overtaking Matthew XY3. Lee Burt's got a little bit pacey in the last section of this race. Plenty of battery to be burnt. Put it back on the interval, sorry boys. T-Boy is off down the road. He's not hanging around for anyone, this boy. Triple stuck to the gearbox of the Red Bull Matthew XY3. Oh, we've got a spinner. The Haas has gone. Lee Burt has gone, which puts everybody up a position from there on in. Short Mark has also taken over Lee Burt. Sector 2 yellow flag. Got a Mercedes that has span. It might be a Ferrari actually. Looks like we're going to get another safety car now. We do have another safety car. Looks like the G7 has caused a safety car. Car's just disappeared off on the track. Oh, I'm hoping this isn't going to finish under a safety car. Only got 4 laps remaining, ladies and gentlemen. If it did, it'd be Timo Covers, Biancovers and Ginge 1, 2, 3. Matthew XY 3, 4. Chuck Brothers 5th. Short Marcus 6th. Liebert 7th. Matty Jones 8th. Lee Craig 9th. And Stube 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars on a DNF. We do have another safety car, unfortunately. Let's see how old these tyres are. I'm pretty sure everyone's pretty much the same, but we'll take a look anyway. Yeah, pretty much 5-6 laps. We've only got one guy on the hard tyres. Corrigan's on a 10-lap old hards. Penalties, we're looking at Matty Jones with a 3 second. Might cost him a few points there if people keep with him. Apex Royals on a drive-through, which is going to put him dead last, unfortunately. One stop for Timo Covers. Everybody else, apart from Lee Craig and Stu, are on a 3 stop. Apex Rose on a 4 stop. Going for a 3 stop. And that's your updated boys. Just waiting for Gronfeld to catch up. He's doing his best. He is going flat out, I promise you. He's doing his best. He's just put some fresh tyres on. He's doing his best to catch up. He's here now. So he should almost 100% be coming in safety car this lap. So we'll get 2 solid laps of racing. There won't be any DRS. Because the safety car will not, safety car. The DRS will not enable after the safety car for 3 laps. Who the hell's that going wide? What's this Red Bull doing that? What's going on back here? Lee Craig, penalty line. I think we might have some sort of glitch. There's something's going on with this game at the back here, I don't know why. Safety car is in this lap. Let's jump back to the top. Sit on board with Ginge in 3rd and probably the best bet. See what happens. Away we go, away we go. We are off racing again. Ginger's got that P2. Shuffle right behind him. A bit of nudging and budging going on with Bjarne back there. I don't know what's happened to Bjarne. Shuffle's looking, but he wants this win. He wants this win in that Ferrari, you know. Ginge needs to hold him off here because that Ferrari's looking pretty pointy, to be honest. Yeah, it is looking pretty pointy. He wants this. Oh, he's pestering him. He's pestering him. Tivo's just making a little bit of a gap there. He's up to 7/10. Ginger's putting that battery on. Ooh, that Ferrari's very close. We've got Bjarne right behind there, and Short Marcus right behind him as well. Matthew XY3 coming up in the Red Bull as well, and then you've also got Pete Burt on the back, so this could be very interesting last few laps. Very close racing, very close racing. Let's watch this from an aerial view, because this could be interesting. There we go. Chuck taking a look. One mistake. That's all it takes. All very close racing, but Tivo has managed to get a 1.6 second gap now. P1 to P2, so it's really a battle for P2 now. Oh, Matty Jones, 5-second penalty. Matty Jones a span, unfortunately. Tivo with the fastest lap of 1:30.7. Coming on to the last lap of the race. So it's now or never, boys. If you want to make the move, make the move. Coming through to the last sector now, almost at the final sector. Tivo's managed to get a 2.2 second gap. 2.4 seconds almost. Don't think Chuck's got anything left to give, to be honest. He's got to settle for third. Go. Your race winner is Tivo Covers. Well done, that man. Ginge second, Chuckle third, Bjarne fourth, Matthew fifth, Ronfelt sixth, Tishman seventh, Matty Jones eighth. Sorry, Matty Jones ninth, Sub eighth. That was a very enjoyable race of commenting, boys and girls. Very well done to everyone. Very well done to you all. Nice and clean. So Aston Martin prevail. P1. P2 McLaren. P3 the Ferrari. Well done. Very nice indeed. Fastest lap to TiVo. Well, it was an absolute pleasure commentating on you boys. It's been a while. I'm a bit rusty, I apologise, but I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you, and good night.